Welcome to your Mindful Yoga Flow with Andrea. I'm Andrea and I am so grateful to be here. Thanks for sharing space with me. So I'm going to invite you guys to your mats or the space that you've carved out for you to practice today. And if you have any props in your home, if you have blocks, a strap, a bolster, a towel, anything that can serve as a block and you know that those things would be useful for you, please bring them. They're always great and handy to have by your side. You don't necessarily need them, but I'll give you options to use them should you have them. So I'm going to give you guys a full 20-minute full body workout today. So if you're looking for just that quick workout, we're going to amp it up a little bit. We'll start grounding. I'll give you modifications. I'll give you opportunities to challenge a little deeper. And bada bing, bada boom, we have a full body 20-minute workout. Here we go. We're going to start on our backs today. So stretch the legs out nice and long. Come all the way down to your back. Let the legs feel nice and heavy. First few minutes, super important to get grounded in our bodies, our space, and create that awareness of breath. So just start to find that deep-rooted inhale in through the nose. Open mouth, sigh it out. 2 more, just like that. Full, expansive breath in. Sigh it out. 1 more time, full breath in. Sigh it heavy out. And then gently let your lips press together and we'll start to cultivate our Ujjayi breath. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. And if you have any kind of congestion or anything going on right now, just feel free to keep that breath in through the nose and out through the mouth as well. So as long as you're breathing, you're in a good place. Then I want you to place 1 hand on your heart and 1 hand on your belly and just continue to feel the rise and fall of your breath. Allow these 20 minutes to be just for you, letting go of everything else outside this space and really drop into your pratyahara, your inward turn. And allow yourself to be so present with your breath, that conscious awareness. And then gently release the hands back down by your side. Walk the heels in towards your sit bones. We'll take that right ankle over across the left thigh. Thread the hands through. And then we'll find figure 4 here. And take a few rounds of breath right here. Just opening up through the hips a little bit. Nice good stretch I like to do before my feet even hit the floor in the mornings. You want to gently feel the thigh drawing in as the opposite thigh presses away. And then we'll keep the cross of the ankles but release the hands out. Let that left foot come back to the floor. Give your hips a little shift to the left and drop both knees over to the right. Simple twist. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale back up through neutral. Reverse. Left ankle crosses over the right thigh. Thread the hands through to thread the needle, and then draw that right thigh towards you as left thigh presses away, and then flex the toes. Breathe in, and breathe out. And just notice that the deep inhales and exhales are already starting to shift things around, allowing your mind to start to calm. And then gently release the foot, weave the arms out, shift the hips over to the right, drop both knees to the left. Simple twist. And then gently inhale, come back up through neutral. Release both knees into the chest. You're going to hug in and just start to rock a little side to side, massaging out your low spine. And then release that tightness and just start to circle the knees around. Giving your sacrum a nice little massage. And reverse, take it the other way. Good, and then we're going to rock and roll ourselves up to seated. Come into Sukhasana, ankles crossed, sit up nice and tall. Inhale, sweep the arms up, rise. Exhale, left hand down by your side, right arm up and over. Inhale, both arms reach. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, both arms reach. Exhale, pull your hands into your heart center. Take a moment here and just think of something you're truly grateful for. Breathe that gratitude into your heart space. Maybe it brings a smile to your face. Blink the eyes open. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Reach tall. Exhale, hands to heart. Good, we're going to come right into all fours. Spin the legs around. Stack shoulders right over wrists. Fingers spread nice and wide. Hips directly over the knees, about hip distance apart. Right from here, we're just going to hinge forward into the hips and then circle all the way around one direction. And then give that other way some love, shift the other way. Right back up through neutral spine. Extend the legs straight back behind you, one leg at a time to find high plank pose. Crown of the heart, or crown of the head rather, forward, heart forward. Heels lengthening you back. Draw that navel in so you're really finding that core stability here. The entire body is activated. Breathe in and breathe out. Good, you got this. Release the knees back down to the mat. Take them wide apart. Draw the hips back to the heels for child's pose, Balasana. Crown of the head lengthens you forward. Forehead kisses the mat. Take a breath here. And also remind yourself at any juncture of this practice, child's pose is a great resting posture. Breathe into it. And exhale. Inhale, come back up to all fours. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, downward facing dog. We'll start to pedal the feet out as we inhale. Both heels lift up nice and high. Bend your left knee, extend your right heel back. Inhale, both heels lift. Right knee bends, left heel sinks back. Inhale, both heels lift. Exhale, roll through both heels back towards the earth. Firming through the entire circumference of your palms. Upper outer arms rotating in towards the ears. We feel that wideness across the shoulder blades. Give your head a gentle shake, yes and no. Gentle shake. Thighs pressing back, heels descending. Not important whether or not they touch. And then just a mindful note here, if you're really sticky through your hamstrings or your low back, taking even a wider stance with a little micro bend in the knees can serve those portions of your body well. So just take note, listen to your bodies, really honor your space, your practice, and where you are today. Inhale, heels high, bend the knees, step the feet up between the hands. Keep the feet hip distance. Inhale, lift your heart halfway. Exhale, fold it back in. We got two more just like that. Inhale, lift halfway. Hands can touch the earth or slide up to the shins, outer shins. Exhale, fold back in. Inhale, lift your heart halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Bend the knees a little deeper, draw your navel in and roll it up slow, vertebra by vertebra. Head is the last thing to arrive. Feel your feet rooted through the earth in your mountain pose. Inhale, sweep the arms up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good, moving through a half sun salutation. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold, let it go. Inhale, lift your heart halfway, upper back into the upper chest. Exhale, fold. Press through the heels, reach to rise all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, hands to your heart center. If you're sticky again through your low back, option to stay feet hip width apart, or if you're pregnant, or typically, we would traditionally toe heel the feet together and keep a little sliver of space between the heels. So let's take it through another half sun salutation like this. Inhale, rise up, breath to movement. Exhale, dive and fold. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, fold. Rise up, inhale, flat back. Exhale, hand to heart. Good, let's take Utkatasana chair pose. Bend the knees, sweep the arms up. Feel the weight sink back through the heels and that lightness in the toes. Let's start to create some heat here. Chest is gonna fold and arms sweep back. Exhale. Inhale, back to chair. Exhale, let it fold. Inhale, chair. Exhale, chest folds. Rise all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, goal post your arms, release your thoracic spine. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, dive and fold. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, fold. Right foot steps way back into a low lunge. Heart forward. Gently release your right knee down. Sweep the arms up, Anjaneyasana. Inhale. Sink into that lunge, getting a nice deep stretch through your psoas. And just notice if it's too much, you can always back out of it a little bit. Listen to your bodies. One more breath. Good. Right hand comes down inside the right foot. Toe heel your left foot to the outer edge. Left hand gently on that left inner thigh. Shine the sole of the foot towards the ceiling. Keep the collarbones wide. Get a deeper stretch through that left hip. Breathe. Full cycles of breath. Good. Both hands come back down, framing the front foot. Retuck your right toes, fly your right knee off the mat. Adding some intensity here. Fingertips can stay down or hover them along your side body for 3. Last 2. Belly's drawing in. Lots of length through the spine. Maybe one more breath as the arm reach forward. Release fingertips down. Step right foot forward to meet the left. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, fold. Left foot steps way back into that low lunge. Make sure you find that alignment with your front knee stacked over the front ankle, fingertips down. Release that left knee down. Sweep the arms up, Anjaneyasana. Inhale. 3 breaths here. Just notice if your ribs are splaying open. Can you draw that in? Draw the navel in. And feel that stretch as you lengthen the tailbone towards your back heel. One more breath. Good. Left hand comes down inside. Toe heel the right foot to the outer edge. Right hand gently on that thigh. Shine the sole of the foot towards the ceiling there. Sink into that. Breathe. Staying so mindful of your breath. Full inhales, smooth exhales. Really sending some love and some compassion into anything in your body that feels tight or sticky. Good, and then gently draw the hips back. Both hands come down. Retuck your left toes. Fly the left knee back up off the mat. If you want to modify, you can always keep the knee down, keep the fingertips down. More intensity, sweep the arms up along your side body. Keep that spine and neck nice and long, lengthening through the crown of your head. Right hip drawing back. Last 2 breaths. Good. If you want that more intensity, sweep the arms forward. One more breath. Fingertips come down. Slide your top foot back. High plank. We're going to lower down halfway to chaturanga. You're welcome to use your knees if you want to modify. Elbows hug in. Shift shoulders forward over the wrist. Lower halfway. Release the belly all the way down to the floor. Uncurl the toes. Peel it up. Baby cobra. Inhale. Exhale. Release it down. Good. We're going to take half shalabhasana here. So interlace the hands behind the low back. If that's too much, you can always release them along your side. Roll the shoulders back. Feel your heels or your tailbone stretching down to your heels. Fan the toes out wide. And now draw the chest up. Breathe here as the pelvis presses into the floor. Find length, strengthening our low back. One more breath. Good. Gently release the hands. Float them right next back to your ribs and exhale, forehead down. Retuck your toes. Fly your thighs off the mat. One steady, strong motion up to plank. We got this. Push. Shift it up and back, downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Breathe in and breathe out. Continuing to build that heat, sweep your right leg up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, drop forward, knee to nose. Inhale, stretch it back. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, stretch it back. Bring it across left elbow. Inhale, send it up. Exhale, lightly step it through, crescent lunge. Back heel stays lifted, sweep the arms up to rise. Exhale, bend that left knee towards the earth, hover for 3, 2, 1. Sweep it back up, inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, spin the back heel down, warrior 2. Virabhadrasana 2, right hip wraps under, right knee stacked over that ankle, right in line with that middle toe. Arms extend out for 3, 2. Good, reverse the warrior, flip your front palm up and reach back. Exhale, come right into side angle, modified right elbow to the top of the thigh, left arm up and over the ear. One more time, inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, right back into modified side angle. From here, coming into triangle, come back up to warrior 2, straighten through the front leg, shift forward. If you have a block, you might set it behind your right ankle here. Right hand down, left arm up for Trikonasana, triangle pose. Breathe. Beautiful. Come back into warrior 2. Inhale. Cartwheel hands to the mat. Step it back, high plank. We have 3 chaturanga push-ups. Use your knees if you need them. 3, 2, 1. Take it through cobra or upward facing dog. Inhale. Send it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up to the sky. Press the floor away evenly. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, stretch back. Exhale, left knee, left elbow, nice and high. Inhale, stretch back. Exhale, across the body, right elbow. Inhale, stretch back. Exhale, lightly step it through, crescent high lunge, sweep it up. Inhale, exhale, right knee lowers, hovers off the knee for 3, 2, 1. Sweep it back up. Inhale, crescent pose. Spin the back heel down, find warrior 2. Let the arms continue to lengthen out. Shoulders over ribs, over hips. Nice even balance between the front and the back foot. Calm, steady mind. Calm, steady breath. Flip your front palm up, reverse your warrior. Inhale. Side body stretch here. Lots of space through the rib cage. Exhale, right into modified partial konasana. Elbow to the thigh, right arm up high over the ear, pinky rotating towards the face. Inhale, back to reverse warrior. And exhale, right back into that side angle modifying. Coming back upright, straighten through the front leg, shift into triangle, Trikonasana. Hinging over the front hip as it wraps under. Left arm down, right arm up. Extending 4 sides of the waist here. Breathe into it. You can always rest lightly on your shin. Maybe fingertips to the floor or a block is great. Good, bend the knee, come back into warrior 2. Cartwheel the hands to the mat. Step it back, high plank. Lower down, chaturanga. I'll use the knees this time. Pull it through, cobra or upward facing dog. Send it back, Adho Mukha. Downward facing dog. Inhale, heels high, bend the knees, look forward, empty the breath. Lightly hop or float, maybe walk, feet to hands. Inhale, lift your heart, and exhale, fold. Rise all the way up, inhale, and exhale, hands to heart. Take the feet as wide as the mat, dropping down to a deep yogi squat, malasana. Knees apart, elbows contacting with the inner thighs, inner knees here. Creating a little resistance, drawing the shoulders back, spine lengthening. And instead of feeling like we're just slumping and rounding into this, lift your heart a little. Find some buoyancy, like there's energy pulling you from the crown of your head towards the ceiling. One more breath here. Good. Right from here, we're gonna roll down to our backs. Come right into happy baby. Outer, grab onto the outer edges of the feet, elbows on the inside, a little movement side to side. Hug the knees back into the chest. Keep your right knee held in, extend your left leg nice and long. Open up the right arm to a T, take that knee across the body for our final supine twist. Keep drawing that right hip down towards your left heel. Inhale, come back through center. Switch it out. Right leg long, left knee in, left arm opens up, ground down through the shoulder, let the knee fall across the body. Gently come back through center. Release both heels down to the earth. Press up to one bridge or wheel, 3 breaths. So bridge pose, draw the sit bones up. Your fingertips just might touch your heels, perhaps interlacing the hands beneath you on the floor. Feel your inner thighs spinning down. And then maybe, if wheel is in your practice, you're welcome to flip your hands over next to your ears here. Rotate to the crown of your head. If that's all going well, then extend your arms and press up to full Dhanurasana. Good. You can just hold your bow pose too, like I'm demonstrating, or bridge pose rather. And then slowly, mindfully release this down. Draw the soles of the feet together, let the knees fall out wide, full breath in. Expansive, stress relieving, exhale out. One more like that, full breath in. If there's anything else that your body is really calling for before you find Shavasana, please take it. 20 minutes goes by so fast. So here we are, find your way into Shavasana. I really find this posture to be the most important part of our practice, allowing our body to surrender, allowing all of our effort and our hard work to just dissipate into the opportunity to just be right here, nothing to do, nowhere to go. And allowing yourself to just absorb the benefits of our practice. Shavasana. Welcome to stay here as long as you'd like, or find your way back up to seated with me. Deepen the breath, reach the arms up overhead. Welcome to fully reawaken the body. Draw the heels in, make your way over to your right side, pausing there for a moment, keeping the eyes closed. And gently press yourself back up to seated, crossing the ankles, finding Sukhasana. And then sealing in our practice with one more deep inhale and sigh it heavy out. Bring your hands into your heart center. Honor your practice, your body, your mind, your spirit. Honor what it takes to arrive in a space where you're taking good care of yourself. And the divine light in me shares and honors that same divine light within all of you. Namaste. That was quick. Thank you guys truly. Hang in there. I'll be pumping out more stuff and I appreciate you joining. Take good care of yourselves right now. Lots of love.